Greetings and salutations. What's goody collective? Fem Masculine. I'm your host, coach, and creator of all things soul driven, soul intended, including my podcast, Spiritually Logic. My apologies, it's been a minute since I've done a video. I've had a lot of shadow work and shadow aspects of my life and family situations that I had to deal with, secrets and lies and thievery and things of that nature, which if you've seen my past videos, my recent past videos, then you know exactly what I'm referring to. But moving beyond that, because I don't have a lot of time to do this reading or a lot of battery energy on my Chromebook right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the reading because it's been a minute since I've done one for you all. Okay, so we're going to start with the forecasting of energies using my dice. So we have on two dices, we have one, which could also be taken as Master 11, which is for intuition, but one represents the emotional body, which is how we feel about the things that we've experienced or are currently going through or have experienced going as far back as childhood traumas. Interesting that comes up. 144 on the clock, chosen ones. So it can represent the emotional body, coming into leadership on a soul level, coming into leadership of our spirituality, over our emotional body, and any other aspects, coming into leadership of any other aspects in our lives. One can also represent new beginnings, okay? And then on the final dice, we have 6 representing finding and maintaining balance. Okay, whatever that may look like for you, balance and clarity is subjective, okay, to an individual case and basis. So it's important not to 2:32 on the clock to calibrate your balance to what someone else's balance looks like, because again, it's all subjective and individual. 2:42 on the clock, okay? Reducing 6 to 3 is finding and maintaining clarity. Again, clarity is subjective on a person-to-person base. 2:52 on the clock. Okay, 3 can also reveal conflict, chaos, and mess brought on by third-party energy. 3:03 on the clock. Okay, so it's important for you to be mindful of who you have in your inner circle, okay, because these people can be causing chaos. 3:13 on the clock, okay, and mess. So it's very important that you are aware of who is in your midst. 3:23 on the clock, and to be sure that these people are for your higher good and not for your detriment. 3:33 on the clock, okay? So with all of those energies combined, we have an overall energy of 8. 8 being a number of infinite energy, tenacity, strength, healing, and abundance, okay? So from there, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading because I don't really have a lot of time, and I'm going to get this out here for you all. Okay, this is a general collective reading dedicated to divine, masculine, and feminine, as well as chosen ones, okay? So this reading may not resonate for everyone, okay? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups in the upright, 6 of Swords in reverse, Tower. And we have 9 of Wands in the upright. Move these up some. Okay. And we have, what is this, 8 of Swords in the upright. Okay, is that 8 of Swords? Oh, that's 10 of Swords, I'm sorry. Yep, that's 10 of Swords, I'm sorry. Dark Night of the Soul. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Wands, the Temperance card. Okay. So the first card, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this speaks to, or this is in an upright, excuse me, Ace of Swords in the upright. This speaks to transformation, transitioning. Think of the caterpillar going into the cocoon to emerge as the butterfly. So a lot of chosen ones in divine feminine and masculine energies are going into a transformative and transitional point and phase of their life and spirituality at this time. Some of us can be ascending to another level of spirituality, ascending into mastership of our lives and spirituality, ascending into magicianary. If that's not a word, I just created it, okay? And transitioning and ascending into master magician type energy within their lives and spirituality. Okay, this is highly transcendent energy. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. Swords representing the soul space, the total embodiment of who we are as spiritual, soul-driven beings having a physical and human experience. Okay, so a lot of us are transitioning into a higher level of spirit. We are ascending. Okay, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This Three of Cups in the upright, this is my player card, so this can represent some of you all being in a third party situationship. Okay, your counterpart may be stepping out on you, and you may be transitioning from this situationship. It may be propelling you into an ascension. Okay, if that's not the case for some of you, if you are not in a situationship or not being cheated on by a player, this could actually be an addition to the family. Okay, you could have a new child on the way. Okay, this may be your first pregnancy, but there's definitely, for those of you who resonate, an addition to the family unit and dynamic that's coming into the heart, home, and family aspect. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Okay, so if you are not being betrayed by a player in your heart, home, family aspects, then you're definitely should be getting ready to celebrate because you have a bun in the oven. Okay, if this is not a physical child, you could be adopting a physical birth, excuse me. If it's not a physical birth, you could be adopting a child, or you could possibly be welcoming a fur baby into the fold. Take it how it resonates. Three of Cups in the upright, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, heart, home, family aspects. Okay, next card is the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is my Tower card, Fate and Destiny. This is in the reverse, okay, because this Tower that's coming in for some of you, or for some associated within your energetical field, this is a tower of a lower vibrational energy. So if you are impacted by this Three of Cups energy in the form of infidelity, then this would be a tower moment that is going to hit. This is not a good tower. This is a karmic tower that's going to be hit. If it's not hitting you, it could be hitting someone in or around your energetical field. Okay, if it's hitting you directly, you could be either the player in this Three of Cups situation, or the one who's being victimized by this player. Either or, this would be a tower moment, a karmic tower moment. Okay, Next up, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright. This is contentment. Progress is being made in the spiritual aspects, intuition, creativity, knowledge, and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. So I feel like some of you all have been doing some significant spiritual work. In the form of learning a great deal of knowledge and breeding that knowledge into wisdom. Okay, learning how to communicate more effectively, getting more in tune with your emotional body. Amen. And getting more in tune with your creative aspects as well as your spiritual gifts and talents, okay? And with that, Spirit is saying progress is being made, so you have every right to feel and be content in these aspects. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, 1044 on the clock, okay? With the Six of Swords Tower in the reverse, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? Next up, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, this is the dark night of the soul energy. So some of you all could be going into a dark night of the soul or coming out of a dark night of the soul experience. We know dark night of the soul is a very intense, profound spiritual experience that tends to dredge up and deal with a lot of shadow aspects on a soul level. A lot of things that we may have suppressed, 11:22 on the clock, suppressed so deep-seated inside of ourselves that we don't even know is an issue. This could be childhood traumas, things that we have blocked from our psyche and is now coming up within this dark night of the soul experience in order to bring forth healing. Okay, in order to thrust us into a new beginning. Amen. We know that 10 is a number of completion. Where we've completed a cycle, we now move on to a new beginning. Next up, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Hard work is paying off, okay? So that goes back to this Nine of Wands. Contentment, progress is being made. Now we go to the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work is paying off. This is dealing with the aspects of finance, business, and property. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy with the Ten of Swords, dark night of the soul. Okay, so there's a lot of hard work that you could have been doing within the finance, business, and property aspects, or even some physical type of work that you've been doing, exercising and promoting more of a healthy, holistic way of living. And Spirit wants you to know that your hard work is paying off. There is abundance on the way. Abundance on the way. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Okay, next up we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this Eight of Wands speaks to an extreme amount of confusion and conflict, problems with your relationships, on a spiritual level, dealing with intuition, creativity, knowledge and wisdom, communication, and the emotional body. Okay, so there are some things that have been revealed to you collective, intuitively and from within that is causing this extreme energy of confusion and conflict that you may feel towards your loved ones and the relationships that you currently have, and it's causing you to take a second look or causing you to evaluate these relationships that you have fostered for so long. It's causing you to take a second look at them and to really weigh the value of these relationships and what they're actually bringing to the table for you, and if it's working for your highest good or against it. Okay, so again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Next up, we have the Two of Pentacles, which this speaks to large financial blessings. These large financial blessings could be coming in due to some sort of partnership, because we are dealing with the number 2, union, companionship, partnership energy. This could be coming in due to some type of lucrative partnership in the business aspect, or something of that nature. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Whatever this partnership is or this union is, within these business aspects, it's going to be very lucrative, a very grounding experience that's ultimately going to work for your highest good as well as those involved, okay? You still want to be sure that you are using discernment, okay, when contemplating these possible business partnerships and unions, to make sure that whatever these dealings are, that it's going to work for your highest good and benefit, okay? Excuse me. So, with that said, collective, we're going to go ahead and clarify some of these energies a little bit more to get a better idea of what's going on with the collective. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright, that's giving me Emperor energy, divine masculine energy. Ten of Swords in the reverse, which means you're coming out of the dark night of the soul experience. Queen of Pentacles, you're attracting the bag and not chasing it, because we know that when you're chasing something, it's running away from you. So we don't chase, we attract. Amen. Amen. Final clarifying card is the King of Pentacles. Whew, I like that. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Once we attract the bag, we're making appropriate and proper, effective decisions with the wisdom of Solomon, the King of Pentacles, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is High Priest in reverse. So you could have someone in your life right now, collective, who is presenting themselves as a high priest, but they're really not. Or they may have the giftings of a high priest, but may be a shadow high priest, meaning that they're operating from the dark side of the fence, okay? So you want to be mindful of that. 16:46 on the clock, okay? So just to go over these clarifying cards again, we have the Ace of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. That is Emperor energy. Ten of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy in reverse. Dark night of the soul in reverse. So when you once was in a dark night of the soul, now you're coming out of the dark night of the soul, with 10 being a number of completion. And then again, we have the benefactor and the Queen of Pentacles, attracting the bag and not chasing it. And the King of Pentacles, once we attract the bag, we're appropriating the bag appropriately and effectively. Wisdom of Solomon energy with the benefactor energy and the Emperor energy, okay? So this is very good energy to be operating in, because you're learning the lessons, you're applying the lessons learned, and in doing so, you are attracting the bag and you're appropriating the funds where it needs to be, putting you in that Emperor divine masculine energy, taking action on these things, okay? So now we have the Queen of Swords coming out to further clarify the Emperor. So this could be warrior goddess energy, Sekhmet type energy, or this could be lower vibrational Black Widow energy. In the case of that lower vibrational energy, this could be a Black Widow having their eyes set on this Emperor in order to trap and ensnare this Emperor in their web of lies and deceit, in order to take their prosperity and abundance from them. But as we know, the emperors and empresses are divinely guided and protected as long as they serve their purpose and design. So in this case, that Black Widow will not prevail, especially with the higher vibrational resonance of the Queen of Swords, the warrior goddess Sekhmet coming out. Okay, so yes. Definitely Two of Swords here, so there's definitely some Black Widow energy, because we have this Two of Swords coming out, which this is the mask. Someone is being fake, phony, and false to the collective. So watch your back and watch who's in your circle, because someone is definitely being false, okay? Next, coming out to further clarify the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, is the King of Swords, okay? So we have the protector, the warrior, Okay, so this is divine masculine energy who is protecting and going to war for their Queen of Pentacles. Okay, whether it is male or female gender, it doesn't matter because energies are fluid. Okay, and we all know that regardless of gender, we all have divine masculine and feminine energy. Okay, so while on one hand we have this lower vibrational Black Widow energy coming out to try to infiltrate and steal, kill, and destroy from the Emperor, it's not going to happen because we have the King of Swords, the Protector, and the Warrior coming out, as well as the higher vibrational resonance of the Queen of Swords, the Warrior Goddess. Okay, so this Black Widow is already outnumbered and outmatched with the divine counterparts of the Queen and King of Pentacles, the King and Queen of the higher vibrational resonance of the King and Queen of Swords. Okay, the Warrior God and Goddess, the Protector, the Warrior. Okay, it's a segment of Cyrus type energy. Okay, so this lower vibrational energy is definitely setting themselves up for failure. This King of Swords can also pretends to or lead to some sort of law enforcement being present and ultimately scoping out this Black Widow intention. Okay, so the law could definitely already be in on this. The feds could be watching this Black Widow and taking account of everything he or she is doing in order to try to capture and ensnare this Emperor. But again, they won't get away from it on a spiritual side as well as the physical because they're being watched by the law. Okay, next we have Four of Pentacles. To further clarify the King of Pentacles, this Four of Pentacles is birthright. It's the inheritance. Okay, alrighty. So yes, this Emperor is definitely within his or her birthright inheritance and is attracting their inheritance to them. This Black Widow sees this and is coming in to try to intercept this birthright and inheritance, but the law is saying, no bitch, no you won't. We've got our eye on you. We're protecting this Emperor and their assets, their inheritance and birthright, bitch, and we're going to stop you dead in your tracks. I cannot make this up. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, self-unconditional love. I love this reading because these low vibrational entities are not going to get away with trying to steal from a divine feminine, a masculine, a chosen one. What the fuck is wrong with you low-life, miserable bitches? Get a life. Get a life. From my Ancient Comedic Ones deck, we have Anubis, Page of Wands. What did I say? That this Emperor is divinely guided and protected? That's what Page of Wands is. Being grateful and appreciative in all things, and also letting one know that you are divinely guided and protected. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Page of Pentacles, jealousy, envy, and spite. Finance, business, property, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So what did I say? That this Black Widow is jealous, envious, coveting. They want what this Emperor has, but they're not going to get it. Queen of Wands, High Priestess energy. Okay? This Emperor is intuitively receiving intuitive promptings and creative sparks on what this Black Widow is up to. So this Emperor already knows what's up and is going into their arsenal of spiritual gifts and weaponry and calling on their team to come down and combat this lower vibrational energy. Six of Swords, Tower. This is going to bring a tower moment on this Black Widow, and they're not going to be ready for it. Why not? Because karma is on the side of this Emperor, good karma. So if karma is on the side of the Emperor, that means that karma is working against The Black Widow and this lower vibrational entity, yes? Oh, yes. I love the way the universe works. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so now there's lower vibrational energy that's coming in to combat and thwart this Emperor energy. They're fighting within their own selves. They're they're wreaking havoc from within, possibly going crazy from within, because when you're fighting, when you're in battle from within, you're falling apart, you're falling into pieces. Three of Swords in reverse. You're physically stressed and overwhelmed from within, Black Widow, because you're in over your head. You're fucking with the divine. Eight of Swords. Okay, Eight of Swords in the reverse. You had your hands in too many baskets at one time, leaving each basket unfulfilled. And now you're facing opposition from your loved ones or the people that you're closely associated with. Now they're opposing you because your mask is being revealed, Black Widow. People are starting to see you for who you really are, and now they're opposing you on a soul level. You're such a foolish, foolish girl. Six of Wands, the seeker, higher pursuit of spirituality and intuition. The Emperor is seeking higher pursuit of the divine. Large financial blessings, even more financial blessings coming into the Emperor. King of Pentacles, wisdom of Solomon coming out again. The Eye of Horus. Eye of Horus, High Priestess. Receiving intuition. I can't make this shit up. Three of Pentacles. There once may have been some financial conflict or confusion is being probably brought on by lower vibrational entities, but that's being clarified and cleared up. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's going to be some significant travels going on with this Emperor. Some vacation time, I feel, coming up. It's time for this Emperor to let loose and to enjoy him or herself, because they have been through the most with these people trying to steal their inheritance and take what's rightfully theirs, okay? This Emperor has had enough and is ready to live the good life. And so they deserve. There's been too many people trying to steal and take from them. And this Emperor has said, it's enough, bitch. You could be seeing 222, 1010s, okay, 333. It's time for you all to live your life. Two of Swords, the mask is being removed. Okay, Ace of Swords, more transformation, more transitioning. Okay, you are protected. The Warrior and the Protector, King of Swords. The law, the feds are definitely in on this. Okay, this Black Widow, Page of Wands in reverse, is feeling entitled to your riches and glory, your wealth. Ungrateful, they feel entitled. Bitch, you're entitled to nothing. Again, you're coming out of the dark night of the soul. Two of Cups, you have a divine love on the way, Emperor. Fear not, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse. Some people doubt your story, but that's okay, because you're getting ready to be vindicated, Emperor, okay? And it's going to be causing these people to be stressed from the inside out, okay? Fear not, Emperor. You're being vindicated nationally, and everyone will see who you truly are, and they will know you by your true works. Fire shut up in my bones. Jeremiah said it's just like fire shut up in my bones. Some of these bitches are going to need some chicken noodle soup because they are sick. Okay? Emperor, it's time to date. It's time to date and find you a boo. Okay? You are now timeline jumping and quantum leaping. Welcome to your new beginning, Emperor. These lower vibrational entities have not experienced an ego death, and that's why they will suffer endlessly. Welcome to your throne, because you are royalty, Emperor. Take your throne. Can't make this shit up, because you are a superstar. You are a superstar. We are superstars, okay? Their poisoning of your food and drinks did not work, but they're the ones that's going to need chicken noodle soup, okay? You are not possessed, Emperor. These bitches are not the gatekeeper of your fortune. They have no rights to it, okay? You are a gypsy. You can move anywhere and still fit in. Okay, these people were not authentic. But regardless of their inauthenticity, you are able to cross the threshold. For never, in reverse, for never, they will for never get your prosperity and abundance. And they will forever be haunted by their own ghosts and spirits that they try to unleash on you. Law of attraction, you're getting everything that belongs to you, Emperor. I should say belongs to us. And yes, they were definitely incubus and succubus. And to those bitches, get your head up out of your ass, because it's time to pay. That Divine Femme Masculine Chosen One Collective, that is the reading. Congratulations on foiling these low level sweet bitches, because they are not going to prosper. Okay? You're getting what's rightfully yours. We're getting what's rightfully ours. And they're going to pay the ultimate price, whether it be jail or death. But they've earned either one. I love you all. Until next time.